Hi, I'm Ashley with Lenovo. I'm really excited to be introducing here at CES 2014 our Yoga 2 models. We actually have two of them. One is the 11-inch, and then we also have a 13-inch model. Now, the idea here is really to extend that hugely successful Yoga family to more affordable price bands for different types of customers out there. So what we're doing with both of these models is we do have hybrid drives inside, up to 500 gigs of storage, with also a solid state option to get to that Ultrabook spec where we boot nice and quick and then also are able to achieve those lower price points. So to that end, we have a slightly thicker design than we've seen on some of the other Yoga models in the line, such as the Yoga 2 Pro. But strangely enough, actually, when we first announced Yoga, the very first Yoga, this thickness is exactly the same. It's 17 millimeters. So it's still a very thin and attractive looking Ultrabook, and of course does have all four modes. We've got laptop mode. We can go to what we call stand mode. We set that down and watch some content. We can go to tent mode. So if you have less surface area or you really want to interact with that touch screen, it gives you a nice stable surface to do that. And then last but not least, of course, we can go to tablet mode. So we've got some great modes in these devices, and we are hitting lower price bands as well. So we're going to find ourselves starting off at about $549 on the 11-inch, which of course does all those fabulous modes as well. And then on the 13-inch, we'll be closer to around $999 depending on the configuration. So we do see some nice advancements here in terms of versus the very first Yoga that we launched. We have a backlit keyboard. We do have this rubberized edging around so that when you do go to stand mode, you have a really nice stable surface. And we've actually upped the screen resolution to full HD in the 13-inch model. On the 11-inch, you're going to find yourself at HD with 1366 by 768. So you'll find a few things in terms of trade-off, but of course remember that nice low price point to get you into a multi-mode, four-mode product with Yoga on the 11-inch. In terms of processors, we are running Intel's Bay Trail Pentium processor here, so we're really excited about that because it gives you some nice power, good balance in terms of battery life. You're going to get about 8 hours here. And then of course when we step up to the 13-inch, we're going to have the Core i processors, 4th gen from Intel as well. So both of these products really exciting. We also have some neat things here from a software perspective. So not only are they fantastic from a hardware standpoint, but from a software perspective, we have a couple of cool things. One is we are using gesture control with the cameras. So if you'd like to be able to interact with your PC with a wave of your hand, maybe to advance through pictures or PowerPoint or whatever you're doing, we're actually enabling that on these devices. We've also enabled what we're calling Yoga Pics, or Lenovo is going to recommend specific applications depending on the mode you're in. So if you're in laptop mode, hey, these are some great apps for laptop mode, or tablet, tent, and so on and so forth. So we're going to actually recommend those applications with this cool software. And then one other thing that I think is pretty neat using that gesture control software is, especially for me, I do a lot of cooking in my kitchen, so going to tent mode is great. When I go to tent mode, if I'm using the Yoga Pics software and my hands are dirty because I'm cooking, I can easily advance that recipe by just a wave of the hand. So that's pretty cool. One other thing I really like about the software we've included is we do have some really cool picture editing software as well. So if you take a picture and you maybe want to remove something from that picture, say you don't want to be in the picture, you can actually use a swipe of a finger, a very simple swipe of a finger to remove yourself from the picture. So that's also included in the preload, and we think a lot of people are really going to like that as well. So again, this is Ashley from Lenovo. We're here at CES with our new part of the Yoga family, the Yoga 2 in 11-inch and 13-inch.